Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. And like and subscribe if you feel like it. Okay, and share this with your friends. Tell them about Grandpa. Hey, remind me before I get off here to tell you this short story. But first off, I want to talk about the candles, the Japanese candles today. In the 5-minute chart, we've had a buy signal, sell signal for about a half hour, so if not more, about 45 minutes. She's heading straight down, guys. Current price is $244 on the money. Whoa. So what do we got in the 15-minute chart? 15-minute chart, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have an absolute sell signal, and then we have 5 red candles going straight down. I think we might be going down. Maybe. Okay. In the 30-minute chart, we have a definite sell signal in the Grandpa's reversing engulfing candle deal, and then we have 3 red candles going straight down. That's 45 minutes worth, just about. Okay, hourly chart, what do we got going there? Hourly chart, we have a reversal signal heading down, and she is going down. We have an orange candle. Well, my candles are orange because I like orange. But your candles might be red because you like red. But anyway, yeah, we have a red candle in the hourly chart. All indications are nothing but down. Okay, let's look at the 4-hour. Oh, the 4-hour. I don't like the 4-hour chart, but I'll live with it. We have indecision in the 4-hour chart. Moving straight sideways, and that's probably pretty understandable. So we do have a red candle, however, starting to form. It's too early to tell. Let's look at the daily here. The daily, well, we've got sell signal in the daily. Imagine that. The day's not over yet, but this thing's going to be a red candle unless they really did something wild. So we're heading down. We're heading down. And let's look at the weekly just for the fun of it. So, the weekly is, so far this week, well, last week we had an indecision candle. Week before that we had a nice green candle. And the indecision candle is engulfed by the previous candle. That tells Grandpa that we're on the verge of a sell signal. And we have it's only Tuesday, and this candle doesn't finish till Friday, but it really looks like we're going to have a red candle at this point. And if it is red at the end of the week, we have an absolute sell signal in the weekly, and it looks like it right now to Grandpa. So, that's your candles. Your candles are telling you that we are going down. And by George, let's see, what's the price now? $243.75, $243.80. I think that's down. Hey, story, short story, true story. well, maybe it's true. Who knows? When Grandpa tells a story, it might be true to Grandpa. So the market makers, they got these big offices, big places where they have all their workers come and run their equipment and do the trading, hundreds of them. And when the market makers get ready to go to dinner or lunch, I think they call it lunch, when they get ready to go to lunch around 11:30, it's usually when they kind of seem to go. Then they say to the workers who will be there, sometimes the big bosses come back, I'm talking about the bosses of the head guys at the market maker places. And just before they go, they say to the 200 guys out there that are putting in their orders and all the different stocks, because you got to keep in mind, they don't just do Tesla, they're doing everything. And they let them know that today, for every stop loss they take out, they can get a bonus. And so go get them. And have you ever noticed that from 11:30 to at least 12:30 or possibly 1 o'clock, the time that the big bosses are gone and they get a bonus for what they can do, who they can take out during a certain period of time, they get an extra bonus. They want these guys to be working when the big guy's away from the office. That's Grandpa's take on this. So, bottom line is, I can't tell you how many times in Grandpa's world I've been up substantially by 11 o'clock and made the mistake of keeping trading and playing with the guys at 11:30 to 12:30. That's a tough game. It's a lot easier with the blinking, I can tell you that. But yeah, I don't know for sure how far down they're gonna drag this thing. But they're sure having fun with it. We might be on the verge of pretty close to getting a reversal in the 5-minute. That'll come first. I'm not looking at the 1 or 2 minute at all right now. That's a different game. I'm looking at the blinking. Oh, that 257 came back for a little while. They just bring it back enough. Last time they brought it back, we got one measly green candle in the 5-minute and an indecision. They paused it again, and she just plummeted. So they're shorting at that 157 just to hold it in check currently. You have the 240. There's just nothing going right now. We had 242, but that's within range now. That's irrelevant at this point. And there is no blinking down below. Oh, we're getting a green candle. Imagine that. Grandpa said he thought we were getting a green candle, and sure enough, we're getting a green candle. My guess is it's just going to possibly be just a small bull flag here, and we'll head back down again. They did just a ton at 242, and we got the 238 and the 240 area, and 237 and 235 and 233. So I, it wouldn't. I think we're going to see we're probably going to see that 242 before the day is through, and but I don't know if they're going to necessarily drag us down into the 240, 239 yet today. We might have to wait till tomorrow for that. Tomorrow we'll get to see the blinking more. But yeah, the only real blinking going on that Grandpa is seeing at all is times one in the 240, 60, 70 area bouncing around back and forth. And at least it's out of range. But and it's moving up. It's 240, 70 right now because of the green candle that we're currently getting. We're currently at 244.35 and rising just a little bit. But yeah, speaking of the green candle, but there's absolutely no shorting going on currently. I'll be back at 4:07 p.m. That's what I was trying to remember before. I wanted to tell you the story about, I think it was the Whisperer. You can check her out sometime. It's a gal that she went to work for the market makers, a great big exchanges, who she went to work for years and years ago. They call her the Whisperer, and she's got live stream videos and has done very well. But when she first started working for these guys, she didn't even know what a stock was. And she had no idea what she was looking at on the screen. And they had their machine, and you can check her out sometime. She's called the Whisperer. The Whisperer. She was just a young girl, and after a while she knew where the market was going because she ran the machine that her whole job was just to call out when certain orders came through, big ones, monstrous ones. It was very interesting, Grandpa thought. And fun live stream to watch if you like to hear about how things worked back in the day. And she's not working there no more. She's been on her own forever and went into the cheaper. She went into trading stocks. Can't imagine that. But very, very, very insightful. So, okay, I'm gonna get up here till 4:07. I think. How long did I do this live stream? I wonder. Oh, too long already. Okay. Yeah, we're getting one green candle here. I think we're just going to get a short bull flag and we're going to turn back down. Who knows? It's just dead right now. She's not doing much. Okay, God bless you, and all good things are from the Lord, and that's a fact. We'll see you about 4:07, Lord willing. Bye-bye.